Welcome back. You're staying with us. My name is Kelley Boss. I'm here for Business at One. Now, Safaricom has announced an 11.2% growth in total revenue to 388.7 billion shillings for the financial year ending 31st March 2025, which with net income also accelerating by 10.8% to hit 69.8 billion shillings. According to Safaricom CEO Peter Ndegwa, the strong results were achieved through sustained innovation across the tech core's product portfolio and expansion into other markets like Ethiopia. Following these results, Safaricom will pay out 48.08 billion shillings in dividend to its shareholders for the year, adding a final dividend of 65 cents per ordinary share to the interim dividend of 55 cents per ordinary share already paid out.
We are a strong and healthy business and have recorded growth across all key metrics. We have exhibited strong customer engagement and innovative spirit, reflecting on our Safaricom spirit. Ethiopia has performed greatly, continuing to drive commercial momentum and contributing close to 10% of our group revenue, and now starting to become very accretive. And this is despite significant foreign exchange reforms. We have successfully transitioned to our next strategic cycle and charted we have successfully transitioned to our next strategy cycle and charted our next strategic framework. This framework will enable us to achieve our vision of being Africa's leading purpose-led technology company.
Service revenue of nearly $3 billion USD and total revenue already exceeding $3 billion USD. Take a note, the currency is not shilling, it's USD. Well done, team. Congratulations to all Safaricom staff, both in Kenya and Ethiopia. Well done. Your hard work and dedication have enabled these results. This year marked the end of our 2025 vision cycle, which was to transform the organization from a telecommunications company into a strong technology company.
Now, the Kenya Revenue Authority is in the process of enhancing its border control capacity in the fight against illicit trade, which poses a threat to the safety and security of the society. According to Kenya Revenue Authority Chief Manager, Scanner Management Section, Albert Atambo, the authority is currently exploring means to deploy artificial intelligence to manage its scanners at the borders. Atambo says this will protect local manufacturers from unfair competition by unscrupulous traders who dump smuggled goods in the local market.
We have realized that artificial intelligence, very good, very long strides have been made so far on artificial intelligence, and we are able to utilize this. We can actually leverage this to analyze the images using automatically using AI, so we don't have to depend on a human being. So if the AI is able to do this, it will be able to analyze these images just in 1 second. What a human being can take between 2 minutes to 20 minutes to do, the AI will take only 1 second. And another advantage is the AI cannot make a mistake. It is very fast, so it will do it faster and more accurate. And number two, we'll be able to address now issues to do with the integrity, because the AI, it's now a system, so long as we are sure that the system is working as intended, then we don't have to be concerned about any issues to do with collusion or corruption.
Now, the government has taken a decisive step towards restoring order and safety in Kenya's construction sector. The National Construction Authority, the NCA, has unveiled the National Building Code 2024, a long overhaul aimed at curbing the rising cases of building collapses, enhancing structural safety, and introducing modern standards that align with global best practices. The new code mandates accreditation before all construction and skilled workers, outlining requirements for our building to withstand earthquakes, floods, and strong winds.
To appreciate and thank the county governments who have worked with the NCA in accreditation, supporting the accreditation of construction workers and site supervisors. This is a partnership that we can, even from take it from here, that every county can partner with NCA come and train the construction workers and accredit them.
The purpose of this particular meeting, where we are sitting here for the next 2 days with the deputy governors across from the entire country, it's because of collaboration and partnership to address the issues of enforcement, one, of the code, and two, to enhance quality of construction across the entire country. So those things you have been seeing, they're happening because of low level of awareness and not inadequate, what I would call inadequate sensitization.
At the end of the day, once county governments internalize this code and we have perhaps even a liaison person, there'll be no need for too much enforcement because it is the county governments that have the technical team. They're the ones who look at the initial plans, etc. And they know who the developer is. It is very rare for someone to develop something, for instance, in Taita Taveta, and the county government do not know that developer, as opposed to a situation where the national government may not know everyone.
Now, KENAF, the Kenya National Farmers Federation, is urging the government to fast-track the development and implementation of an inclusive national agricultural market policy, representing over 1.6 million farmers nationwide. KENAF says the majority of these smallholder food producers remain excluded from key national safety nets, including Social Health Insurance Fund, that's SHIF, and the National Social Security Fund, that's NSSF, exposing them to health, financial, and climatic shocks. The Federation's National Board representatives issued the call during a meeting held yesterday at the Farmers Conference Center in Kiambu County.
Request that the government reconsider the removal of VAT exemptions on key agricultural inputs and maintain their zero-rated status. Secondly, we will request the government to suspend or revise the proposed excise duty increases on fuel, which disproportionately affect farmers and agri-transporters.
We are saying that since the government is also encouraging climate smart agriculture, is encouraging consolidation, is encouraging cooperatives, changing this VAT exemption category is going to affect ultimately the income that farmers have in their pockets. I don't think it is targeting seed or fertilizer, but then it is also targeting equipment and machinery that, of course, farmers use.
And these are very key issues that we need to deal with so that we can be able to help farmers aggregate their produce together, access markets very easily, and also that they can be able to get prices that match their production costs.
Now, still in agriculture, East African community governments have been urged to develop and implement policies that increase youth participation in agriculture as a sustainable solution to the region's twin challenges of food insecurity and unemployment. Speaking during a media roundtable on strengthening agri-food systems, CEO of Kilimo Trust, Birungi Korutaro, emphasized that agriculture remains a cornerstone of EAC's economies. Unlocking opportunities for youth in agriculture could turn into a powerful economic force.
In terms of youth engagement, we've seen them get interested more in off-farm agricultural activities. For instance, provision of services to the agricultural sector like mechanization. Imagine of a youth, whether an individual or a youth group, offering land leveling services, and in this case we are talking about lesser leveling, to rice farmers in the various rice growing schemes. We want to engage youth in those kind of activities, services provision, and also value addition for what has already been produced from the farms, so that they are not producing, whether it is milk, they are able to handle milk products and value and sell, or just value addition might not necessarily mean processing. It could just be handling. For instance, offering cold chain services, whether for horticultural crops or even dairy.
Well, that story does it for Business at One, but Robinson Okenye is on standby with sports.